for the purposes of maintaining international peace and bringing together countries that were willing to join the United Nations so as to safeguard the interests, the sovereignty of those states within the United Nations Charter. Since its formation, the United Nations has done misses and targets. It has targeted spots where there are conflicts. Some have been removed from the planet. Some still exist. But what significance is it to the African continent? What is the significance of United Nations to the continent of Africa? Isn't it time for us in Africa to demand very serious demands that we also need a slice of the United Nations General Assembly and United Nations Security Council? There are 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council that make decisions on behalf of the entire universe that God created. And these members have got a veto. Africa has no veto. But these members can decide who should be taken to where, located to where, removed to where, stopped from going wherever he wants to go. Isn't it time for Africa to sit down and look at the way things go, the way things are happening on the continent, unite and go and demand a slot, a cake, part of it, that you also need to be on the United Nations Security Council? Time and time again, leaders have gone to the United Nations General Assembly, which is commonly called as UNGA. You hear of foreign diplomats and diplomats across the African continent in all ministries of foreign affairs preparing for this big event of the year. Apart from solutions prescribed by the United Nations for Africa, is there solutions that Africa prescribes for United Nations? Isn't it time to change that we as production units, the producers of raw materials, which make 3/4 of what the world wants, isn't it time for us also to prescribe what is supposed to be done for us, instead of solutions coming from UN to Africa? It looks like it's Africa only the continent, among the continents, that has been targeted. When you look at United Nations Vision 2030, now United Nations Vision 2060, it is still targeting Africa. Why? Africa hosts a huge number of peacekeepers. United Nations peacekeepers. Are we the people that were created to have only war that keep us, drain most of our money, presence, resources, both ecological, environmental degradation of this continent? Look at what has happened in Congo.